can catch us on the lines. On the lines every Friday night, man. We're gonna kind of keep it at the crib. Because honestly, as much as I hate to say it, it's a little safer. It's a little safer to do it right here. When we can, I got 4 or 5 different screens up right now, man. Looking at games, man. I got Butler again, West Charlotte. We're gonna West Charlotte up 8-0 kind of early. Um, so what we're gonna do, man, we're just gonna kind of toggle through. I know one game I really want to try to take a look at and see what's going on up in Guilford County, man. Let's check out what's going on out at Dudley High School, Dudley Page. One of the biggest rivalries. Yeah, you can turn that. One of the biggest rivalries, man, in high school football, man, up that way, Dudley and Page. We're gonna take a look at what they got going on. All right. So yeah. We're gonna check in with Dudley Page here in a minute. But right now, man, got Palisades getting their first possession, looks like. And they're down. They're down 8-0. They're down 8-0. Philly Lions.
Works and big plays.
Live stream. Yeah.
Here we are.
8-7, Roseville. Man, Roseville's always been a powerhouse, man. Yeah. Roseville is out of, I'm saying they're out of Raleigh. Yeah, a few years ago, they had a kid named Noah Rogers. Noah Rogers,
really addressed that. We didn't need to because they showed you instead.
Absolutely, and I think that's going to be the interesting thing in this game. Both teams are going to have to minimize self-inflicted wounds, right? Mistakes.
That was a far back then.
You're going to have to do.
Looks like they remain pretty
hit your opportunities down the field, or get a couple of those big runs like we saw Thomas get through for one earlier. Can they get it all the way to the house? That's going to be the difference.
Noah Rogers went on to go to Ohio State.
Minimizing
snap penalties. He was at Ohio State. Now he's at North Carolina State with a
second drive for the Rams.
With the Wolfpack.
Thomas on a handoff, gets to the outside, shuffles toward the sideline, dragging a man with him, gets nearly to midfield.
Well, that running back for Roseville is a monster, boy.
Long run of 29,
watch this patience right here. You see how he just waits it out? He lets the guys overrun the play.
He just got to the edge, man.
Inside, and then gets to the sideline and use that speed.
Tackles.
That's excellent.
They steal the edge, but he made
great
a lot of that stuff happen
for a guy as he finds his way to get big time yardage. That's excellent patience by the running back there.
He moving the stick. So we got 8-7. These are some of the hottest games, man. West Charlotte, those are the ones we're covering. So we got West Charlotte.
Bottom of your screen.
We got West Charlotte 8-0 field. And they threatening to score. They're approaching the red zone. And hey, Roseville is moving that ball. Come on, Butler Bulldogs. Butler Bulldogs, man, you know, longtime head coach Hales, who stepped down this year, but they brought in another dog coach, Coach Furby, two-time state champion over at Chambers. He came in and took over that, and I expect that he's going to do the same thing. But these boys from Roseville are running the rock. Boys from Roseville, you know the boys from Roseville? Them boys from Roseville, old school, coming downhill. Ain't no secret about what they doing. And it looks like they got that stop me if you can. West Charlotte just got so many athletes right now, man. Dub C, they approaching the red zone now, already up 8-0. I think they got that running back from South Point, Aiden Turner. I think that's his last name. Yeah. Yep, for Dub C. Aiden, he from South Point. He a senior. I expect a big year out of Aiden. Big year out of Aiden. It's still 8-0 there. And West Charlotte What show is approaching? So check it out, man. Every Friday night, man. If you want to check in some of the scores, see some live action, man. Just log in on the line. Just go ahead and follow us. It's easy. Just follow us. Just follow us on the line. And if you didn't make it out to the games, maybe you'll catch some of these games from week to week. We're gonna show certain games. So you might get lucky and get the game you want to see. Or hey, just hit us in the comments. Hit us in the comments. Say, hey, Book. Hey, on the line, Coach Booker. Go to this game. Let's check the scores on this game, man. We'll check it out for you, man. We right here on the line. Football Friday night. Wow. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. Dudley, I don't know what's going on in Guilford County, man. They running a little behind up there at Dudley, so they hadn't quite got started yet. Who Chambers got tonight? Let's see if what Chambers got going on. The Creek. Mallard Creek play tomorrow at Prince Avenue in Georgia. August 24th game. Ought to be a good game. They always have a national schedule. They got a pretty good headbanger national schedule. They play a team out of Georgia. Man, give me back to that Butler game, man. All right, I got West Charlotte. It's a timeout here. Yeah, Butler. Butler up 8-7. Oh, so Butler got tough down here in the red zone, and okay, Roseville just kicked the field goal, puts them up 11-7 on Butler. 11. Unless they scored and that's an extra point. No, but I think that's a field goal. We just click back on it. Or did they miss? They ain't putting that up there. I thought I saw his hands go up for Roseville. We'll see if they change that scoreboard. What Dub C in the red zone. Dub C in the red zone trying to change their score. Yep, it is officially 11-7. Roseville up on Butler. About to kick it off. West Charlotte still down. I mean, up 8-0. They are in the red zone at like the 4-yard line. Ooh, I think they just threw a pick. I think West Charlotte just threw a pick in the red zone. Palisades picked it off. It's official. Yep. Man, that field gets short. Man. You got to come with your goal line plays, man. You can't. Your playbook got to kind of change down there. It's got to change. That field. Sometimes that's the hardest place to score, man. And that once you get in that red zone. Yep. So Palisades takes possession over West Charlotte. West Charlotte just turned the ball over. They just turned it over, man. At some point, I expect for number 9 to take over. Oh, Palisades going deep. They got one. Wow. Did he drop it? He caught it. Palisades just loaded up, baby. They just loaded up, went down the boundary deep, 1-on-1. They were at the 4 or 5 yard line, man. That quarterback let it go, buddy. In a 2-by-2 set. They're in tempo. Palisades, man. They said Palisades done got better, man. Got some athletes out there, man. Got some athletes out there at Palisades. And they trying to put up a fight. They're in a 3-by-1 set right now, man. And I wonder right here on second down, is this a take your shot play? He looks like he's looking. Yep, he took another shot. So I don't know. Palisades are going after these. Palisades going after West Charlotte DBs. I don't know if they just got that much confidence in their receivers, or they done heard something. They done did their homework, and they're attacking West Charlotte secondary right now. They are on attack. West Charlotte secondary. Let's see who else we have that games that are interesting this week. I'm sorry, y'all. This is our first week, so we just that was a nice run. Is that a first down? Is gonna bring up a fourth? No, they gave him the first. First down, Palisades. Palisades on the move. Pretty nice offense. RPO. Got a nice running back, man. He just picked up like 4 or 5 yards. Palisades on the move. Hey, man, this is our first week doing it, man. We just decided we wanted to. We don't really cover a lot of high school football, but we decided we wanted to kind of do this, right? We wanted to just get into a location where we can just pull up all the live streams, and for people who didn't go to the games or want to know the scores or maybe catch some live action, we got it right here, man. We got Lake Norman and North Meck. You see it right there up on the screen. Lake Norman up 8-0. Still in the first quarter. They just got started, man. Lake Norman up 8-0 on North Meck. That's a pretty interesting game right there. I know everybody expect for Lake Norman to take this one, but North Meck's got a new coach, and they got some pretty new athletes. As a matter of fact, I'm very interested in this game. Whoops, something went wrong there. So something went wrong with the live stream there, and Lake Norman and North Meck. Well, Lake Norman's up 8-0, but North Meck are letting some young boys play, man. They got a couple young guys from J.M. Alexander who were very successful last year as 8th graders. So a couple of those 8th graders from J.M. Alexander have stepped in, and they skip the lunch line. Meaning, you know what that means? They don't skip some folks on the depth chart. And they're in the starting lineup, freshmen. So that coach has come in, and it sounds like he's saying, I'm going to let the best guys play. I don't care if it's freshmen, sophomores, whatever. I'm letting the young boys play. So I'm interested to see what North Meck is going to look like with their first game of the season against Lake Norman. And Lake Norman is pretty strong from year to year. So, yeah, we'll see what happened there. We'll see what happened. But I'm excited about the freshmen. And that's one thing I can say about Charlotte as well. West Charlotte is deep, both on the varsity and their JV. Congratulations to their JV. They won last night. But shout out to the coach, man. He lets those young boys play. If you can make that varsity team and you can contribute on that varsity team, Griner is going to let you play, man. He's about that life, man. Hey, if you can handle that smoke, they're going to put you on the field. If you can be an impact, if you can help the coach, if you can help the Lions win, Griner going to put you on the field, man. So that's what I like about West Charlotte as well, man. That's for anybody, man. I've coached a lot of these young kids, and I've gotten a lot of phone calls here recently, man. They're a little bit upset about how things are going. And I told them, I've always encourage these guys that it's a process, man. High school football, it's a process. You got to get in there, man. And you got to grind it out, and you got to give everything you have, everything you got. You got to give it to them. So, and you just got to bust your tail, man. And hopefully the coaches kind of know who you are and know a little bit about you. Some of the coaches don't know anything about you. They don't know anything about you. So you got to really go in and prove yourself. Do something different. Do something where the coach will know exactly who you are. Hit somebody, knock somebody, and hit somebody pretty good in practice, and just jump up screaming or something. Just do something. Something, man. Yeah. So I got a couple guys calling me saying, "Hey, coach, man, they're not playing me. They say they're gonna cut me, whatever." I know you can play, but they know you can play. So we're here right now. Football Friday night on the lines. On the lines, sports media, on the lines after dark, on the lines podcast, man. We bringing it live right now. Different games right now. Right now we got Butler, powerhouse game, Butler and Roseville. And Roseville's up 11-7 on Butler. Butler has a new coach this year, so hopefully he's got his team to buy in. From what I'm hearing, they have bought into the new philosophy there at Butler. But big shoes to fill over at Butler High School with Coach Hales leaving the program. One of the winningest coaches in the state of North Carolina, high school football, Coach Hales. So big shoes to fill, but he got a good guy in there, Coach Furby, 2-time state champion over at Chambers. So, hey, oh, he dropped it. So they're up right now, 11-7. That's a big card to draw. Furby, I'm sure Coach Furby had nothing to do with this schedule. These schedules are already up. Hey, one of my favorites, we got them up. My hometown, my alumni, Dudley High School, predicted to be somewhere amongst the top teams in the state. Once again, Dudley got that crosstown rivalry, one of the biggest rivalries in the state. Dudley and Page, man. Looks like Page don't went up on them. Oh, no, they're Dudley up 6-0. And it looks like they're about to kick a field goal, the extra point. But Dudley up early, 7-0, 6-0. That hit the goalpost. But it went through. So Dudley up 7-0 on Page, man. This right here, man, is one of the biggest rivalries. Of course, I've had the pleasure to play in some of those games, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. Page is probably the only team that I had probably maybe minus yards on back then. I played running back, man. Page used to get after it, bro. They used to spank us pretty good, man, but it was still a good rivalry, man. We still close friends with those kids. I mean, those guys, they grown man like I am, of course. But those were fun rivalries, man. Dudley and Page. So they're still at it. As you can see in the crowd, damn near capacity, man. Dudley and Page. Oh my God. Greensboro is rocking right now. Look at that. Look at the crowd. One of the biggest rivalries in high school football. You gotta love it, boy. So Dudley Page getting after it. Getting after it. Right here on the lines, man. We're gonna do this every week. Every week we're gonna bring you multiple games. We'll bring you live streaming from different locations. If you weren't able to make it out, too cold, too hot, just couldn't make it, getting off work. Like me, I just got off work, man. I wanted to jump in here, man, because we're committed to bringing some content to the viewers. We appreciate it. I just got off work, but I wanted to jump in here, man, and bring you guys some live action. And thank you for anybody that's tuning in, man. And just with this being our first week, probably won't have a lot of viewers right out, but some of the guys, obviously, you can see they went to the games. They went to the game. But if you want to keep up, like sometimes if I go to a live game and I got the NFHS app or I can get with Fishback Live, I'm sitting in the bleachers just keeping up with the score or going on Prep Zone, keeping up the scores. And that's probably what we need to do. This is our first week, so give us some suggestions on what would be good for us to do to keep the viewers looking and listening in. You know, we probably got like 3 or 4 screens going right now with games. We even got some games from some national games, American Heritage, and they're playing Milton, the number 7 team in the country versus the number 12 team in the country. And I think they're playing that game in Georgia. That's high school football, American Heritage. I think if you're into football, you know what's up. But Milton is up right now. They're the 7th ranked team, and American Heritage is the 12th ranked team in the nation. And Milton is up 7-3 in that one second. So we're gonna bring you some national action. Palisades got the pick. Palisades got a turnover. Hey, Palisades came to play, man. Palisades came to play, man. They haven't scored yet, but they're battling, man. That Palisades team is battling. They're trying to put up a game. Still early. Hey, listen. At the end of the day, it's still early. Still early. I'm sure Griner is going to get them boys balanced and get them going, but it's still early. Make sure you go to Pitchback Live, man. Pitchback Live stream, man. One of the best in the business, man. Make sure you donate to Pitchback Live. I think he's put his Cash App up, man. These things cost. Sometimes, man, if you want to see live action every week, man, you want to support these live streams, man. If you can't get out, man, hey, man, donate Fishback Live, man. Keep him going, man. Check in with him every week. See where he is. On Saturdays, he's out doing youth football. So check him out, man. Y'all check him out. His stuff is clean. It's like sitting back at the crib, chill, watching any regular game on Saturday, college football game. You got it live right here, Fishback Film. And we following Fishback. I'm following Fishback. Hey, Fishback, you know I'm following you, dog. So when you go live, On the Lines is right there with you. And Fishback, me and Fishback, we partnered up and done some things. I'm gonna get out with Fishback and announce some of his games. Fishback just like to bring you the content. He's not a big time announcer, but he's getting there. And but he's let me announce some of his game. I appreciate that. And but he's hot out there, man. He's hot. Yeah, man, give us some suggestions on what y'all like to see. Give us some suggestions right here on the lines. On the Line Sports Media. Give us some suggestions on what y'all would like to see. If you can't make it to the games, what would you like to see? What games would you like for us to go out and find? We're just going to kind of get through different games. So far, you've seen Dudley. We've had Dudley and Page, one of the biggest rivalries. We got Palisades, a new and improved team, playing one of the projected top teams in the state, which is West Charlotte, and they will. Locked and loaded. We've also seen Butler and Roseville. They're battling right now. So we got live action and whoop, Palisades with a direct snap. Booyah! They've crossed the pylons. And they cut into that lead. 8-6, man. The Pumas. Palisades, man, we coming for you. Pumas versus Lions. Who would actually win that in the jungle? The Puma or the Lions? We're going to see right here. Who would win that if those two animals fought? Very similar. But that Puma is pretty fast. The Lions is pretty strong. So extra point, no good. Extra point, no good. West Charlotte up 8-6 in this game. We're gonna take you back to this Butler. Let's see what Butler and Roseville is doing. I'll take you back to Butler and Roseville. Oh, Dudley Page. Hey man, for those don't know, Dudley and Page, one of the biggest rivals. Dudley, one of the top high schools in the country. Oh man, Roseville has stretched that lead out, man. They done went down and scored on Butler. It's 19-7. Butler's down. Butler Bulldogs are down 19-7 in that game. Got a commercial right there. So we'll go back to maybe we see West Charlotte. They're still good. So we're back with Page Dudley. When Dudley's up 7-0 and they is their possession. They're on a 2x2 stack. I like this offense. And it's still an RPO in the backfield. Stopped in the backfield by Page, man. Friday night, man. Football Friday night, man. Right here on the Line Sports Media, man. We're going to bring it to you live, man. All you got to do in the comments, this is our first week doing this, man. It's the first week of Friday Night Football. So we decided we were just going to sit here in the studio, man, and just pull up all the games, live stream, and just pull up different games and give you scores. Hey, I wonder, y'all can just let us know what you would like to see on Friday night, man, when you can't get to the game. And we'll try to bring it to you live right here, man, on the lines, man. But we're going to try to catch all these games, man. We got a few screens going. We've been fortunate enough to have a few screens up, 4 or 5 different screens up. So we're viewing these games. I think we got the So it's 8-6. West Charlotte, man. West Charlotte. Really, really, really nice football team, man. It's early, man. So these guys, all these teams, they still got to work the kinks out. Still got to work the kinks out. You might see some inconsistencies on offense. Defense might not be as physical as you want them to be. May miss a few assignments on defense early on. You might see some drop passes on offense, maybe some busted plays. But I guarantee you, man, if you stay in the fight, right now, it's all about defense right now. If you can get your defense playing really good early.
What's going on in Gaston County?
Gaston County, man. What's up in Gaston County, man? Let's get something going on in Gaston County, man. Oh, yeah, we got to go to Kings Mountain, man. Let's see what's going on in Kings Mountain. Look at Aiden Turner running that ball pretty hard. Barry and East Mac. I want to see what Barry and East Mac is doing. Yeah, let's go to Gaston County. What's going on in Gaston County? So West Charlotte still moving that ball, man. Let me see. West Charlotte on the move now. Up 8-6. Number 7 ranked team in the country, Milton versus American Heritage. And Milton up 7-6 in the second quarter. So got a game going on right there. And we right here with Fishback live stream. Fishback has the Lions and Palisades going at it right now. Ooh, them boys. Ooh. Big hit by the Palisades defense. I'm gonna say this about West Charlotte. If you want to see this game, this is just my opinion. If you want to see some things change really quick, put the ball in KD Smith's hand, number 9 for West Charlotte. And I think we'll see a game. We'll see a different game. They got KD. KD can play all the positions right now. It looks like they got him playing in the slot. And he played quarterback last year. Probably will play a little bit of quarterback, make some plays from the quarterback position this year. But KD Smith, one of the top athletes. Oh, boy. Richmond Senior. So we got Richmond County against Fayetteville 71st. Two very, very, very well-known teams in the country. Richmond Senior always got a powerhouse. So it's early on, 4:18 left in the first quarter of the Richmond and 71st game. Is still no score. So no score in Richmond Senior and 71st. But Richmond County typically brings out everybody in the city. Everybody supports Richmond County, man. What a huge football family, a great football family there, and they're live as well. So we got them up on the screen. They're up. They're down. No, there's no score. I'm sorry. 0-0 score. 0-0. That's good coverage right there. Good coverage. Good coverage. Yeah, y'all leave something in the comments, man. Tell us what y'all want to see. What y'all want to see, man. We're just trying this thing out. See if we want to do it every Friday night. Every Friday night, we want to bring you guys live action scores. West Charlotte, 8-6, second quarter, threatening to score. So we're in the red zone. Number 9, Katie Smith in motion, and Palisades gets the stop. Oh, we got a flag. We got a late flag over there in the corner. Over there in the corner, you got West Charlotte and one of the West Charlotte and the Palisades players going at it. This could be something that potentially could be offset. This kind of Northwestern and Huff. Good God Almighty! Fourth quarter, we got a dog fight, y'all. Northwestern and Huff, 44-38 in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes left. Boy, our very own Huff Huskies. You know Huff, always tough. One of the top teams in the state every year. They are in a dog fight. They're winning 44-38. A lot of points scored in this game. So, wee. I don't know what's going on with their defenses. Don't look like a lot of defense is being played in that Huff game, man. Straight up. Straight up. So Northwestern right now threatening to score again. They quarterback dropped back. He found on an easy slant. That's easy. They gave it to him. Touchdown, Northwestern, late in the fourth quarter. So it's tied up 44-44. It's a dog fight, man. It's a dog fight. Huff and Northwestern, man. This is a good football game. Good football game. What's the happen right here? West Charlotte did not score. So Palisades got the ball. Bubble is open. Pretty good pickup. Palisades. Yeah. We'll go to Max Preps and see what's going on. Max Prep. Oh, Northwestern up 45-44. Oh, boy. West Charlotte defense is eating. Got Wake Forest and Clayton. Clayton ranked number 23 in the country. But Wake Forest out of Richmond giving them a game. It's 16-14 that game. Third quarter. Clayton and Wake Forest. You got Rocky River and Porter Ridge. Rocky River and Porter Ridge 24-0 up on Rocky River in the second. Rocky River having a tough night. They'll get it together, I'm sure. Then you got Northwest Cabarrus and West Cabarrus. 14-7 for West Cabarrus in the second quarter. Then you got Fort Mill and Ballantyne Ridge. Fort Mill up 28-0. I think Ballantyne Ridge is new. That's the new high school. They're down 28-0. Oh, that's a drop for Huff. Rhodesville still up 19-7 at Butler. Number 4 team in the state versus number 10 team in the state. The number 10 team is up. Roseville 19-7. Let's see. New Bern's up 14-7 over Willow Springs. Reedsville, last year's state championship team, up 14-0 over Western Alamance. So they're continuing their streak from last year. Corbion, which I heard was putting a pretty good program together over there. Corbion is up 27-0 over Hardin. West Mac and Olympic 14-7. West Mac winning 14-7 over Olympic right now. Charlotte Catholic up 12-0 against South Mac. Mooresville up 35-0 over Davie. Mountain Island, Coach Washington, looks like he got a good start to his opening night. He's up 14-0. Ooh. Yep. 14-0 over Cabarrus Stallions. A lot of football Friday night going on, baby. Going down. Let's see who we got. Huff and Northwestern. Oh, Roseville are breaking out the whooping sticks on Butler. Butler giving a different look right now. 3-by-1 set. They got a pretty good quarterback. Go Zach. He can air it out. And they're down right now. Pretty big. But I'm pretty sure they'll get that program. Trust me. When the dust clear, the boys will be somewhere in the end. Let's see. So Butler trying to score. Zach, he's letting it fly. First down. Butler just need to score right here. If they score right here before the half, it'll be safe. Yeah, man. Check out Mallet Creek and Chambers here on the lines tomorrow night, man. Mallet Creek, they play. They got a powerhouse game. Chambers play tomorrow. Cardinal Gibbons up 21-8, the number 11th ranked team in the state. They're playing who's going? Jordan. A lot of good football going on. So Butler is trying to score. They need to score right here, down 26-7. West Charlotte still in a pretty good defensive battle, but 8-6. They still hold a 2-point lead. Yep, they still hold a 2-point lead over Palisades. Good football going on right here. Football Friday night at On the Lines. Sport. Media. Yeah, you heard me. We're going to do this every Friday night. Give us some ideas, man. First night we tried it. We want to see if it's worth it. Well, we're going to bring you all the scores. If you want to hear some scores, you couldn't make it out to the games, just stay with us, man, and we'll give you the scores. West Charlotte still trying to score. So Northwestern, man, and a big game against Huff, man. Looks like they had this one at the Memorial Stadium out there. Always having some really good, exciting games over at the Memorial Stadium. But looks like Huff went down fighting. 45-44, losing to Northwestern. What a game by Huff. You better believe that Huff is going to be a fierce competitor in the conference. So hats off to Huff, but congratulations to Northwestern. That was I'm pretty sure everybody got their money's worth in that one. Let's see who else we got. Maybe we'll see what that Dudley Page game looks like right now. See what Dudley. What we got over here? Man, where's Charlotte trying to score, boy? Where Charlotte is trying to put it in the end zone before the half. Dudley Page, 21-0. That's what I'm talking about. Spank that. That's my alumni, man. Dudley, man. One of the top teams in the state, man. All right, we can move on from that one. Boom. We ain't worried about that one. Dudley got paid spanked tonight so far. Man, I'm excited to see Palisades putting up a fight against West Charlotte, man. Both of these teams continue to move the ball up and down the field, and when they get in that red zone, they're struggling. They're struggling in that red zone. Wait a minute, it looks like did Butler score? Look like we got a score right here for Butler. Yep, Butler Bulldogs still battling. So it looks like Butler got a score. Let me see. They got the replay here. The big back rumbling, man. About a 15, 20-yard touchdown run, man. That's what's up. So Butler done cut into that lead. So it's 26. Depends on the kick. 26-14. And looks like West Charlotte has scored as well. So now West Charlotte's up 15-6. I mean 14-6. Depends on the extra point, whether they'll go for one or two. But up 14-6 on Palisades. Still a good football game. Panther Pride. That's right. That's my daughter checking in. That's right, baby. You know what's up. You know what's up. Dudley smacking Page. Yup. Dudley doing their thing. That's gonna be a blowout. I hope they blow Page out. I'm still mad at Page for all them blowouts that I had when I was playing. I think I messed my knee up in that game. I'm paying for it big time right now. Garringer and Hopewell. Who could possibly win that one? They probably don't even have that one on no football Friday. Hey, see if we can pull up Garringer and Hopewell and see if they playing. Are they really playing or not? Or are they just playing? Might be battle of the bands over there because Hopewell band pretty good. And Garringer is too. So it says Garringer and Hopewell in progress. We'll check the scores. They didn't even put the scores here. They just have in progress. So maybe I don't know what's going on there. But anyway. That could be a slap fest. There it is. I told you, battle of the band. Woo! Wait a minute. Hopewell, 34-0 over Garringer. Okay, let me stop acting surprised. Garringer got a new coach, man. Young guy, alumni. So hopefully he can help bring the program back. But right now, ain't looking too good. Hopewell, 34 points in the first half over Garringer. Okay. All right. We ain't going to talk about that. Palisades looking to try to put a score on the board before the half. Up 16-6, the Lions. And the Palisades that played very well. The score does not indicate the way this game has gone so far in the second quarter, because for a long time it was 8-6. So Olympic and West Meck up West Mac always a competitive ball club. Got some really good, talented players. Up 20-7 over Olympic. Olympic typically play pretty good football. Right now,
Still out there. Looks like we're going for a 2-point version.
West Mac. I'm hearing West Mac got some pretty good athletes. Quarterback rolls out. He's sacked in the backfield by Olympic. So first and goal. West Mac. What's up with that North Mac and Lake Norman? What's that score? Look, North Mac and Lake Norman. Roseville ain't playing around with the Butler Bulldogs. Up 33-14 in the first half. Butler got work to do. They got some work to do, but this is the first game. New coach. I guarantee you they're going to pull that together when it comes time for conference play, division play. Butler Bulldogs, I'm putting it on the line right now. They'll be there in the end at the top of that conference. I think they got the crosstown rival Independence who won yesterday against Myers Park. I think it was 24-21. They was up Independence was up 24-0 on Myers Park. And it looks like they let up a little bit. Maybe let some of the young guys play. But ended up being 24-21. Halftime, Lake Norman up 8-0 over North Mac. That's a surprise because Lake Norman's usually got a pretty complicated powerhouse offense, but North Mac battling. The offense is always tough to put together early on. So maybe that's what North Mac is going through. Got a bunch of young guys, from what I understand. Maybe even got a freshman quarterback at North Mac. Got a couple freshman guys playing. So still early for North Mac. Playing the young guys. First game of the season. This is what you expect, but playing very well against a typically seasoned Lake Norman team. Typically seasoned Lake Norman team. So it's halftime right there. Halftime at the Hopewell Garinger. Hopewell up 34-0. Hey, watch out for Hopewell. That's all I can say. Watch out for Hopewell. All right, we got an update. What's up? We're going to take a little halftime break, man. We're going to take a little halftime break. Play a little music for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a little vibe going on right here Friday night, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's our theme song. Fantasia, my girl from High Point. Right there in the Greensboro, High Point area. We claiming her. She from High Point. Fantasia. Got a little halftime going. Go fire up my stogie. What's happening to me? Huh? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window. Wishing to stop for a sign. The reason why. Scribble X and O on my notebook, checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself in the zone, nervous in the car. Say I'm not home. See your face in my favorite song.
One topic on the phone. I wonder if you know. Do you have a clue? I lift my head on my pillow. You got me staring out the window. We're short of star for a sign. What's the reason? You're always hey. You're that story.
Good work for Butler, man, for the first game. This is really good work. Pass interference in the end zone. Come on, North Mac, let's go now. I got Lake Norman balling. 8-0. All right, what we got over here? Next. All right, so Roseville has scored again on Butler. Um, so we're gonna take you to a different game. We'll keep up with that one on Max Prep. We know Butler got work to do. I mean, Roseville's either that good or Butler just not bad. I can't say Butler's bad because Butler's going to be a problem in that conference. I can guarantee you that. So 8-0, Lake Norman, North Mac. But I think Lake Norman's kicking off. West Charlotte has opened their lead up 22-6 till halftime on that one. Dudley's up big. Roseville's up big. West Charlotte is stretching their lead halftime. 22-6. Right there. I don't know. The NFHS be a little bit behind. What's Fishback at halftime? Might be over. Yeah, let's get West Charlotte out here. And so we got Lake Norman up 8-0, beginning of the see this NFHS be tripping. They still got first quarter on here. No, that ain't. This is the beginning of the third quarter for the North Mac Lake Norman game. This is the first possession for Lake Norman. Look at some scores here. West Cabarrus up 14-7 over North Cabarrus halftime. Garrison and Hopewell, they won't even show that score. Hopewell is not the whipping sticks on them boys. Yeah. Somebody's not updating Max Prep because Max Prep has Roseville up 26-0. We're waiting for the update on that. These Max Prep scores. Let me refresh this. Oh, now there's my refresh. So 46. It shows Sun Valley up 31-8 on Central Cabarrus. Porter Ridge is smacking Rocket River 38-0. I'm sure Rocket River will get it together. Like I said, man, all these teams, first game of the season, man. So you can see some huge turnarounds in some of these games. Some of these teams, they may take a big L. And typically, a lot of these teams are playing out of conference games. Butler opens up with a powerhouse game, Roseville. Uh, Breesville, they're still up 14-0 over Western Alamance. It's halftime on that. New Bern 21-7 up over Willow Spring. So some of the former state championships, New Bern ran through the state championship. I think it was 23. Looks like the most interesting game right now appears to be North Meck and Lake Norman. Still got halftime with Palisades and West Charlotte. Tarboro is over 17-0 over Rocky Mount. West Meck is still up over Olympic 27, 20 to 27. West Meck. South Meck down 19-0 to Catholic. Mooresville is putting up some points. Number 20 ranked team in the state. They done put up a 50 piece in the first half. 52-0. What the heck do you tell your team at halftime? Jeez. Got Glenn and Ledford. Glenn up 21-0. Good start for Glenn. Ragsdale up 7-3 on Northeast Guilford. Reagan up 20-10 over Marvin Ridge. Corvian, wow, 34-0 over Harding. I thought that would be a good opening game for Harding. Struggling quite a bit. Last night was that was a good one. That last night's game, Providence against Weddington. I think Weddington won 13-7, I think. Yep. Smith almost got the pick. Mike McGee. That's one of those former Beatties Ford Saints football players, little Mike McGill. East Meck 6'4". That's a score. What are they playing? Baseball? 6'4" East Meck versus Barry. And East Meck done hit a couple home runs, I guess. 6'4". 4. How did he get 4 points? What did he get? 2 safeties? That can't be right. 6-4. Somebody tell me, how do you get 4 points? I haven't seen 2 safeties. But I don't know. Somebody enlighten me on where a 6'4" score is. I know what a 6 could come from, but the 4, the only thing I can think of is 2 safeties. Man, so 6'4" East Meck over Barry right now. Josh Dickerson from North Meck, man. That's one of the top corners. I featured him at a Cam Newton tournament, and he is predicted to be one of the top corners in the state. So Josh out there balling for North Metro. But Lake Norman threatening to score again on North Met in the third. I know it says first quarter, but this is actually the third. Sometimes NFHS does not update the quarters. Looks like Lake Norman just scored on a pass. Referees are talking about it, but I think right now early indication is a touchdown Lake Norman. Yep, and it looks like it's going to stand. Uh, uh, we got that one going on. I got you. I got you. Yeah. Hmm. So you can pull, I can pull up one here. You can pull up one here too. Okay. Yeah. Got you. Yeah, I got you. So Lake Norman just scored up 13-0, but no extra point. Oh, they up 14-0. They was up 8 till 6, 8-6 of course. 14-0. I need to get a lighter, man, for my stogie, man. My stogie done gone out, man. I'm frying it up for Friday night football. Right here on the lines. To tell you a little bit about what we have going on, man. We're gonna be doing school football every Friday, Thursday. We'll give you all of them. We're gonna try to cover as much middle school as we possibly can. We're gonna do a middle school roundup. Let you guys know what's going on in middle school football around here, around the Charlotte area and surrounding areas. If any middle school coaches are listening in or uh, recording that middle school football, man, send in your scores, send in your highlights. We wanna highlight some of these up and coming middle school football players, man. We got some really, I mean, they, essentially they're the ones that's making up these high school football teams. So you want to know who's balling in middle school football. These eighth graders, some really good seventh graders as well. So we're going to be doing that on the lines right here Thursday nights, man. We're going to be bringing the scores, bringing some of the highlights, um, and we're going to creep out to some of these schools and some of these middle schools and find out who are the top athletes. We may reward them with on the lines player of the week from week to week in middle school football. So yeah, we're going to be doing middle school football big time. Got Wake Forest. This is a pretty good game. Wake Forest game, 23-21. That's a good one. I hope North Met can come down and score, make this a interesting game right here with the North Met and Lake Norman game. Lake Norman up 14 early in the third quarter. So, and that's what you want to do. If you deferred or in the first half and you get the ball back in the second, this is exactly what you want to do. That Lake Norman team came straight down the field, scored, and now that puts them up 14, gives them 14, gives them a little bit of a cushion. But let's see what Lake Norman's going to do here. Horton's still down pretty big. Check. Yeah, we good. Yeah, I'm still good. I can hear me. North Met got a young quarterback, man. From what I understand, man, they got a ninth grader in there, Mr. Antonio. I think that's him starting. What's up? What? It ain't good. Oh, Butler. Yeah, not good. Mm-mm. Man, Butler done. Whew, Roseville done put up a 50 piece. Jeez. I'm still saying Butler gonna bounce back this season. They're gonna be a problem in that conference. But Independence looked really good yesterday. So that's gonna be a pretty good game to watch. And Roseville threatening to score again. Roseville threatening to score again, man. Like I said, man, all these teams, man, it's early, man, for all these teams, man. I keep saying the same thing, but it's the truth. Early on, Lake Norman got North Mac 14-0. Just now starting his third. Butler obviously struggling a little bit with very known powerhouse program out of Raleigh, Roseville. Um, so new coach. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna come together with that. No matter what the score ends up, man, these coaches tough jobs for these high school guys and high school coaches, high school teams. You take your first loss, man. I'm sure it's going to be some really good takeaways. If you're a good staff and you're looking to bounce back, you just find all the positive takeaways from tonight's game and make changes, capitalize off of the good things, and you know you got stuff to work on, and that's just the bottom line. And you go back, you look at film, and you grade out your players and grade out the games, and I mean grade out your performance and find out what it is that you need to do different. And it's just that simple. And you come back to the drawing board, and next thing you know, you'll see a whole different Butler team. But this is early, man, and you know, long season. I'm celebrating Friday night football right here on the lines. I'm celebrating. I got my stogie right here, huh? T Bizzle. Where T Bizzle? Where T Bizzle at? Y'all make sure y'all check us out, man. September the 13th, middle school football kicks off, man, in Charlotte, North Carolina, man. Some really good teams, man. And we're gonna have the middle school football show right here on the lines. Sports media. We will air all the games. I think Fishback's coming out. He'll be roaming around to some of the middle schools, so he'll have some of the middle schools games live on his live stream. Definitely gonna invite him out to J.M. Alexander, man. One of the Final Four teams from last year with Coach Jet, head coach. He's gone into JMA in the last 3 years, man. He's turned that program around, man. They started out, I think, with little to no wins. Came in, had I think 4-3 season, his second season, and then came back and went 7-0 in the conference, 7-1 overall, only losing to the eventual city champs, Piedmont. So look for Coach Jet and his staff to definitely make their mark in middle school football this year. So West Charlotte and Palisades, 22-6 West Charlotte, but Palisades, new program. I think they're in their second or third year and still put up a pretty good fight in the first half. Second half, with the experience that West Charlotte has and the team that Coach Griner has put together this year, not bad. 22-6, not bad. But a lot of football left. Huff only went down by 1 point earlier. Memorial Stadium, they went down and they lost 45-44. Pretty good to Northwestern. Pretty good football team. That's a strong performance by Huff although they came up short. But look forward to seeing what Huff does this year. Always tough. So look forward to that Huff team bouncing back and all these teams bouncing back. And we're going to check out Mallet Creek and Chambers tomorrow. So football Saturday, football Friday, man. Come on, man. Then we got the middle schools coming up. Not to mention, man, youth football. I got a love for youth football. So youth football coming up, man. We're going to cover all of it, man. Just make sure, man, for all your football needs, man, sports needs, whatever, man. We're going to sit down and interview some of these coaches, man. Go inside their minds and see what it takes to actually just put it all together. Because this stuff just don't come together. And it's not that easy. You got some new teams, new players, trying to build chemistry, new coaches. So always a task, at the beginning of the season to put together a great performance, man. Everybody got a little shaky start. But nevertheless, these teams, I'm pretty sure will go back to the drawing board. First thing, of course, you got to make sure that you all the guys that you have running these 1s and 2s, all the guys, get back in the film room, reassess what you have, and you got something to work on. Go back to practice. Now you know what your practice should look like based on your first week's performance. So hats off to all these guys who have to work really hard to try to put these teams together and to have a good season, man. And shout out to all these athletes who grind it out to try to get better every day. And that's what this is about, man. Getting better every day, man. And I'm pretty sure some of the performance that you see tonight, um, you won't see it all. You won't see the same thing all year. At least you hope that you get some takeaways from each game and come back with a big performance next week. I'm celebrating, man. Got my stogie right here in the studio. Listen, we're still doing interviews. If you're out there right now, you're listening, man, and you want to get on the lines and tell your story, we'll go exclusive interviews, one-on-ones with some of the most influential people in the area or beyond. Give us a shout out right here on the lines. We're live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we want to talk to some of these athletes. We want to talk to some interesting, influential people, people with stories that they want to tell that people need to hear. Interesting people out there. There's still a lot of interesting people out there that we want to talk to. We'll bring you right here in the studio. We have a very nice setup right here in our studio. Come down and give us a shout. I got to give a shout out to my boy, Western Carolina. They got a big game coming up against North Carolina State. Some of our local guys, KC Concepcion, NCAA Freshman of the Year at North Carolina State. My boy Zion Booker, Western Carolina. Um, Not sure if he's playing. He's going to play this game, but we'll see. Not sure if he's going to play. Had a few things he needed to clean up with his body, get him 100% healthy. He got a long season, so may not want to play him this first game. Hollywood, hadn't seen him in a couple years on the field. Looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. Also, he's at North Carolina State. And Noah Rogers, who played for this Roseville, this very same Roseville team. He played for Roseville. He transferred in from Ohio State. He's at North Carolina State, so we're gonna keep our eyes on even some college football games. We'll bring them. We'll bring them live right here on the lines, man. We want to keep all the viewers. If you can't make it out to the game, all you gotta do is follow on the lines on Facebook or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yep, and we'll bring the live action right here. Looks like Lake Norman has stretched their lead 21-0 over North Mac. Best game so far tonight was Huff and Northwestern. 45-44. Northwestern squeaked by very good Huff team. So who we got? Heritage and East Forsyth. Looks like East Forsyth got a big lead. Looks like it was like 24-0 over Heritage. East Forsyth, always a powerhouse team in the state as well. A lot of state championships in their camp. We're gonna keep it right here on North Mac for a little bit. Got a couple guys, young running back, freshman quarterback, freshman receiver. Trying to battle with Lake Norman. Got a pretty strong team that we have up there in Lake Norman. Yeah, hit us up, man. Let us know what you'd like to see on Friday night. What games you want to cover. We'll let you know early on which games we're gonna kind of keep our eyes on for the most part. Some games we're just gonna feature some of the top games. We'll feature some of those here on the screen, but we'll toggle through and get some live action from what's that Kings Mountain Shelby? Are they were we able to get them on the screen? Kings Mountain Shelby. See if we can get Kings Mountain. Mhm. Hey, give me some for the guys that's smoking them sticks, man. Give me an idea of some good sticks, man. To pick up, man, at the smoke shop, man. I'm looking for some recommendations on some good sticks, man. Trying to pull up this Kings Mountain Shelby. Can you get that one? Shelby. Don't pull that one up anymore. Not right now. It's hurting my feelings a little bit. Yeah, that one's hurting my feelings. Cabarrus was 14-7 West Cabarrus. Let me see what we got. Wait a minute, that Chambers playing tonight. Chambers balling 34-15 against Clover, man. Chambers is balling, man. We thought they were playing tomorrow night, but they're playing tonight. So that's Mallet Creek tomorrow, not Chambers. Chambers up big, 34-15 over Clover out of South Carolina. Monroe up 19-7 over Central Davidson. North Rowan over East Rowan. That's a robbery. 6-0 North Rowan in the second. Mountain, let me see, that's Mount Heritage. West Forsyth up 8-7 over AC Reynolds. Looks like a good game. Huss up 12-0. Tell us what y'all want to see, man. What y'all want to see on the screen. Which games y'all like to see, follow. Any scores you want to know about. Any scores you want to know about, let us know. We'll try to get those scores out to you. We're live, man, all inclusive right here at on the lines. If you have any scores you want to know about, you want to try to keep up with, you want to track, let us know. Do-do-do. West Cabarrus up 28-14. They up 28-14. So West Cabarrus is getting a really good start to their season. I hate this cigar I just bought. Not gonna buy this one anymore. Nope. Somebody give me some good recommendations on some sticks, man. I got to get back out to the cigar bar, man. Check my locker. Y'all, man, thanks for riding with us, man. We're going to get the viewers up to let them know what we're doing. Every Friday night, right here, man, we're going to go live with some of the top games right here on the screens, as you can see. We've brought you some pretty good live coverage here. Here on the lines. Make sure if you can't make it out to the games, just log on right here on the lines. All you got to do is follow us. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, On the Lines podcast, and be right here, man. You be live right here and right there in your living room, man. You ain't got to go nowhere, man. All you got to do is get on Facebook and follow On the Lines. All you got to do. This is that simple. It's that easy. Just follow. Just follow. Facebook. Shout out to my man Fishback. Bring you live action. Man, that Fishback, he's a bad man. Richmond, whoa. 71st out of Fayetteville, up 21-7 over Richmond Senior. So Richmond's struggling a little bit, but I think they just scored. So it's going to cut into that lead, 21-13, 71st over Richmond Senior right now. Charlotte is very, very physical up front. Very physical up front. That defense is bringing the wood. Tomorrow, man, we're gonna check out Mallet Creek. But hey, listen, if anybody wants to get on the lines, do a big interview, we can do an interview right here in the studio. Give us a call or just go on the lines, send us a message. Let us know you want to come in studio, tell your story. No matter what your story is, sit down and we'll do an interview and let the people know a little bit about you and whatever your story is. And we're going to do that. So most of these teams have taken command of their games in the third quarter. Yeah, most of the teams have pretty much taken over their third quarter, fourth quarter. You up 2 and 3 touchdowns. You still got some things you need to work on, but do what you're capable of doing with it being the first week. Don't do too much. And I'm pretty sure a lot of these teams can look forward to coming up next.
Close one though. We can ride the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for now.
Something close.
We're gonna try to find the most interesting game out there that's close that we feel like the audience would like to see. Send us a text message or make a comment in the comment section on Facebook. Palisade still trying to hang in there. 22-6. That's pretty close. And we're gonna look through Max Preps. Chambers doing their thing. It says they live. So let's see if we can see Chambers. See if we can get Chambers up on the screen. I think they're at Clover. Julius Chambers. See if we can get them live. I think their next live event might not be until next week. I think they play Glen, maybe. Their broadcast schedule says their next live broadcast is Chambers and Glen. So I don't think they're live with that Clover game. Everybody's kind of cruising right now. Probably working on stuff for next week. Because it looks like most of these teams has gotten command over their first games. Shelby and Kings Mountain, 13-10. That's a good one. See if we can get Shelby and Kings Mountain. I'm pretty sure they're streaming that one. Shelby and Kings Mountain. Shelby up 13-10. Okay. Olympic and West Mac. Looks like a good one going on. Olympic was down a couple touchdowns, couple scores. Now they're fighting their way back and they have West Met pent deep into their own territory. So that might be a good one to stay on top of. 13-10 in the third quarter. Pretty sure all these teams will bounce back next week. All the guys that's looks like they might take L this week, but that doesn't mean that that's not going to define their season by far. You still got conference games left, of course. You got a long season to determine who's what, who looks like what. So just stay tuned in. If you want to follow your team, make sure you follow us Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're gonna cover youth football, some of the top games. We're gonna cover middle school football this year. We'll have a middle school coaches show right here on the lines every Thursday night. Top players, top up and coming high school players, eighth graders going to high school next year. You'll get to know who they are right here in the Charlotte area and surrounding areas. We're going to keep up with all the middle schoolers. You know, the knock on middle school is kind of mediocre at best, but I think all the middle schools are committed to changing the perception of middle school football. So a lot of these teams have improved. They've gotten better coaching, better training. I think they're training a little earlier with their teams. So middle school football should be alive and well this season. And I myself will be at JM Alexander this season. I'll be taking on the offensive coordinator duties at JM Alexander this season. Looking forward to that. Kind of excited about that. So hopefully we'll have a good season. Gotta love those Friday nights. Friday Night Lights right here on the lines, sports media. Right here in the studio. Let's see. I'm looking, checking the max prep scores. Any scores you want to know about, I'm right here to bring it to you. The most current scores that are being posted on Max Preps. Just make a comment if you want to see any specific games. So Olympic and West Met still going at it. Are they in the fourth quarter? Yeah, it says fourth quarter. If you missed it last night, Weddington and one of the top teams, Weddington and Providence Day, went at it yesterday, and Weddington squeaked one out, 13-7. Shout out to the Taternator from G Top. Balled out, man, on both sides of the ball, man. Proud of that kid. Been watching that kid since he was 8 or 9 years old, man. A true baller. For number 4 for Weddington. And he had a really good game last night. Would love to interview him at some point during the season. We're gonna get out and interview a few kids. Maybe bring a few kids in the studio. Hey, check it out. Hey, look, man, we got an ongoing Madden tournament going on right here on the studio. We're trying to put together a Madden tournament with some of the young high school guys. We'll bring you in the studio. Go head up. If not, go head up against a guy from another high school, from a rival high school. We'll bring you right in here, do some interviews, let you compete in NCAA football, Madden, and have a really good time. Put you in your element, and just find out a little bit more about you. So give us a shout out, man, if you want to take on somebody. Give us a request, somebody you want to play live. We'll put you live on social media, competing against one another. Get some bragging rights going on. Because I know some of y'all young kids are sitting home playing that NCAA or even the Madden. We'll let you choose whichever game you want to play. We'll get in the studio and do some interviews, let the people know a little bit about you, and see if you trash on the game. Most of y'all probably trash. Yeah. West Charlotte wearing down that Palisades team. Fourth quarter. Yep. Touchdown, West Charlotte. They've opened up that lead and taking command late in the fourth quarter. It'll be 28-6 over Palisades. West Charlotte looking good. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Because right now, is reporting that Clover is up 14-12 over Chambers. But I've been looking at a 34-15 score. But I just updated right here on Max Preps. So that score was very misleading. We hadn't been able to pull up that game so we can watch it. But right now it says Clover is actually up 14-12. So I don't know who was reporting those scores, but I'm confused by that. Yeah. It says 14-12 Clover. So that score that we was reporting Chambers against Clover was wrong because we were looking on Max Preps, which was reporting the score wrong. Actually, it's 21 kill Clover over Chambers right now. Third quarter. See if we can pull that out. See if we can pull that.
On your board, man, we'll get some Butler, James coaches in here. What's going on?
Yeah, we're gonna find out what's going on with Butler and talk to some of those coaches. Those are our guys, man. We love those guys. So we can't get that Chambers and Clover game. We can only report the scores, but I'm a little skeptical now about these Max Prep scores. I keep updating this thing. Gave me a very bad score on that Max Preps typically has pretty good reporting, but threw me off with that. Because Chambers is down 21-12. We got a good one right here. Richmond, who's down pretty big, fought their way back in it. 28-28. What's up? Are those uniforms pink? I don't know what 71st got going on, but uh, it ain't October yet. But maybe they maybe it's the screen color or something. First moving the ball on the score. Break the tie. Yep. It's a good one going on right now. Richmond Senior and 71st. 71st driving. Looks like they're close to scoring again. 9 minutes and something left in the fourth quarter for this game. Richmond Senior and 71st. And 71st is definitely threatening to score. And Richmond Senior, they're fighting near the goal line, man. And 71st in for the score. They're up 34-28. Still anybody's ball game. 71st up 35-28 over Richmond. Yo, so man, check it out, man. Thank you for joining us on the line, Sports Media, man. We have our first episode of Football Friday Night right here on the lines, man. Sports Media. We appreciate everybody joining us. Hey, man, we're gonna do this every week, man. So if you didn't make it out to the games, if you didn't get an opportunity to make it out to the games every Friday night right here on the lines, man, make sure you follow our Facebook page. Follow our Facebook page. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're also going to be covering, like I said, youth football, middle school football, high school football, and college football. So if you're just sitting right there at your fingertips on your phone, on your computer at home, just log on right there to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. You can follow us, but we're going to sign off. First annual Football Friday Night right here on the line. Scores, highlights, live games. And just make sure, man, you check in with us, man. But we're gonna end this one, man. We're gonna end this one tonight, man. We appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you. What your boys say? Thank you. God bless you, and good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Mallet Creek game.